And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK Show. And this is going to be episode 466. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK Show, we have no topics for you guys tonight. We are just going to have some awesome dude bro conversations that you guys all know and love. And tomorrow, I know you guys are probably expecting the MSK Show episodes that I usually do with Old Man Joe. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be working, so potentially we're not going to have the MSK Show together tomorrow. Potentially, it just depends on if I can get home by 7:30 p.m. PST, then maybe. And that also depends on how I feel after I get off work, because I've had a rough work week. Basically, I work Sunday, off Monday, work Tuesday, off Wednesday. I work tomorrow, then I'm off Friday, and then I work Saturday. So it's holy shit.
And I don't know how many people you got that you're close with, but have you ever had people get on you just because you get off work and you're wanting to relax and they're just bombarding you because they're like, no, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. It's like, look, I just worked 8-9 hours. Leave me the fuck alone.
My ex would do that. She would be like, well, why didn't you want to hang out with us? I was like, lady, I'm not calling off work, losing money to go hiking. First of all, hiking is gay, and I'm not doing that.
Well, it's like tonight. I mean, I watched the 5th episode of Invincible with my cousin, but normally I don't do that. Normally I just walk through the backyard to my tiny house, make dinner, and then I just lay in bed and stare at the TV until I fall asleep.
Yesterday, I don't know what came over me. It was after I got off work, I got in the house. I was just resting for a little bit. I don't even know if I streamed yesterday. I was so out of it yesterday. It felt like
if you streamed.
I don't even remember if I streamed. Looked like I just was sitting at my computer, just doing shit, just vibing.
I just see you playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and you're like, shit, am I live? Oh, I am. Oh, what about that?
And then for some reason, my body just felt awful for some reason. It felt like I just got kicked in the nuts, and I had a dude just lick my booty hole or something. So I took a shower. I ate a cough drop really quickly, and then I was out. I didn't wake up until I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. Then I passed out, and then did not wake up again until 11 o'clock. I was just straight up dead. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I think I was just exhausted.
That's kind of how it's been for me these past couple days. And the thing is, we're supposed to do Strahd. We're supposed to start it up again this weekend. But the thing is, I haven't gotten any prep work done at all. In the past 2 days, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get up, go to work, get it done, come home, grab some dinner, walk in here to the computer, sit down, and just get it all done.
Yeah.
I haven't done shit. I've come home, ate dinner, and just laid down in my bed and stared at the TV, man. And
yeah, I understand how you feel, man. Literally,
just exhausted, man. It's like you're so hyper when you're at work. You're just hyper fixated on getting through the day, getting the shit done, and going home. And you might tell yourself that, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this done, I'm gonna get that done. But the moment you get home, you're only thinking about just recuperating from the day you've had.
Yeah, at work, sometimes I'll have all this passion and motivation to do videos for not just this channel, but my other one, or even just to edit them. Those videos you guys were seeing, those videos have been done forever. I just haven't put a thumbnail on them.
I don't get motivated at work. I walk around contemplating my life.
I actually went to the other side of the building because there's a ladder you can go up, and I was like, if I jumped off this right now, it won't do it because it's not high enough.
your coworker asks, hey man, are you all right? And you look at him and you're like, bud, have you ever just gone to a really high place and had the urge to jump? It would be so easy. You just start freaking them out.
Have you ever just have those thoughts, because there's this highway that that I have where I live, where if you just literally, I contemplated just walking on
real world suicidal thoughts right now.
No, literally this. Do you have those like highways where literally if you get on top of the railing, because there's no
Mhm.
railing to defend you, you're just walking straight, and if you're just thinking,
Yeah.
if I lose balance, I'm gonna go head first into an oncoming semi truck.
Yeah.
That would be my
You
life.
you might get lucky to land on your head and possibly just die from the
You
fall.
would just die.
You just die. Like fuck the F-150 that's gonna run you over afterwards. You just died on it.
It's crazy is I've never seen someone do that, but it's just a thought in my head where it's like, you know what? If I truly just wanted to make sure it was quick and easy and over, I'm just doing that.
It's kind of like that episode where Brian and Stu, a Family Guy, where Brian and Stewie are stuck in the vault, and Stewie's asking him, why does Brian have a gun? And he's like, just in case I want to end it all. I mean, you never know. Life might just become unbearable, and I just want to take myself out.
Oh, because I know there's WZ here. Joe is
Mhm.
celebrating as we speak. Nate, my goat, and Mac, my oat. Fuck the Mario Galaxy movie. That movie is ass. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not happy about the
No,
Mario Brothers movie that just came out.
I haven't heard good things about it. And the thing is, I like the one that they did in 2023. Like it was pretty fun. It was a fun animated film, and the way this one sounds, it sounds like it's just not that at all.
Mhm. It's weird because I don't know. Like I just don't really have that much interest in watching the first one. It like I liked Mario. I played Mario games growing up. I really liked
I
just
did
the
too.
franchise in general. But I didn't.
I was always the Sonic the Hedgehog guy.
Yeah.
Everybody over there is like, yeah, Mario, and I'm in the back. Sonic.
I will say,
Hey.
from the scenes that I've seen from the first movie, I'm not trying to say it's all like, because I've only seen a scene here and there. It doesn't feel like it has the same level of passion behind it as the Sonic movies do. Doesn't feel like it has that level of like
I
ultra
disagree.
adventure fun.
I disagree a little bit. I mean, there's a genuine amount of callbacks to like the different games and
Call
stuff.
blacks.
When you watch the first one, it definitely feels like someone in the director's chair at least like appreciates the source material, and they pay homage to it in a way that doesn't really necessarily feel contrived or forced or anything like that. And plus, movie looks great. Sound design is immaculate. The score is great. Princess Peach didn't annoy the fuck out of me. She's voiced by Anna Taylor-Joy in that movie. She was one of the big things that people were bitching about, like going into the movie before it came out, because the trailers made it look like she was just going to be girl bossing her way through the whole fucking movie. And I mean, she does kind of a little bit, but it's never to a point where she's the main character,
Mhm.
Like Mario and Luigi are still very much the main characters, and they kick a lot of ass. So yeah, the first one was very enjoyable.
Because I know you just watched the recent episode of Invincible season 4. I
Yeah.
only ever watched the first season. So Invincible, I own a few of the trade paperbacks. I own a few of the hardcovers, the original hardcovers. I own the first compendium. I'm trying to figure out which version of the comic should I fully complete for a set. Maybe I'm just thinking about just doing the compendium, just getting all 3 of those. I
think the soft cover compendiums, they're only like $50 a piece.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like just getting the rest of those 2 and calling it a day, but those library editions are just like calling.
Dude, those
like,
hardcover compendiums were like 150.
Dude, that it's like that nagging feeling of like Emperor Palpatine in my head. It's like, do it.
Yeah, it's like I like my hardcovers, about as much as everybody else, but 150. I don't even think I've paid 150 for any of the omnibuses that I do.
I've never have. I think the most money I ever spent on omnibuses were the ones that were out of print that I know for sure I couldn't get. So like there was 2. It was Wolverine Omnibus Volume 1,
Yeah,
and it was Batman by Neil Adams. Those are the only 2 I overspent on omnibuses because I wanted them just really badly.
I think the most expensive one I have is the Blackest Night omnibus, and I think that was only like $95. So I didn't even cross 100 when I bought it.
They're gonna put that omnibus in the next Green Lantern compendium because they've been doing that whole arc in 3 compendiums. So the next one should be Blackest Night.
Dude, Blackest Night is fucking gnarly, man. If you haven't read it,
it's not
check
Section
it out.
8. That's not a Section 8 house, Nate. Blackest Night. We know that. I know that's what you were going.
Are you gonna say that to all your black neighbors tomorrow? You're gonna be like, "Hey, this reminds me of an obscure Green Lantern comic I read one time."
Dude, this actually happened. Speaking of black women who are just trash, we had
Oh my god!
this never happened. We had a literal Shaniqua go behind the counter and be like, "Hey, does X lady here? Does X person still work here?" We're like, "No."
Just a random person.
Just randomly walked up. She was like, looked like she was like 18 years old. She was like, this lady work here? We're like, no, she quit like a few weeks ago. Just that I thought I almost could have got shot yesterday. I'm just saying, I almost could have died to a Shaniqua. Just saying.
You're just trying to you're just trying to do your work in peace and try not to kill anybody, and all of a sudden you just get shot by a random 18-year-old.
Bro, it's also one of those things now where, you know, I think the Mario movies are gonna always have this. They're probably not gonna be favored with critics, but I think the audience is just gonna be ones that just
Well,
love
that's how
them.
the first one was. Like critics didn't like it, but audiences loved it.
Yeah.
The
Speaking
Son-
as far as yeah, go
well,
ahead.
the Sonic movies are kind of the same way too. I think. Like
I think
critics don't seem to like them, but audiences fucking love them.
because like with Invincible, what's crazy is I've went through a lot of the comics and stuff just on my free time, just researching what they're about. That's a
Yeah.
very just fucked up, crazy universe.
Dude, I was telling you before the stream, like you've got to watch season 2, 3, and catch up on season 4, man. It's the only show that I've watched in recent memory where it seems like each season just gets better as it goes along. It's like, okay, season 1 was fucking like crazy. Of course, you had
Yeah.
Omni-Man beating the shit out of Mark at the end of the season. You know, what's 17 more years? I could always start again. Make
I was
another
laughing at the
kid.
part.
I'm like,
I was laughing at the part where it's like, why did you make me do this?
thank Mark.
That
like
was the funniest thing. Dude, what's crazy is the guy that voices Omni-Man, who is the same guy who plays J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, it's J.K. Simmons.
Does a fantastic job. I think that's
dude.
That's the most unironically most funniest thing anyone could say that a villain. What? It's like Frieza going, Goku, why did you make me kill all the Saiyans?
Dude, that's the thing. We were watching the newest. Me and my cousin were watching the newest episode for season 4 tonight, and I told him 2 things. I was like, you know what? The Viltrumites, they're not really like Kryptonians. They're more like Saiyans.
Yeah.
And 2, I was like, man, because J.K. Simmons is a big part of the newest episode is, you know, Omni-Man's back. You know,
yeah,
so J.K.
I saw the clips. Yeah.
So J.K. Simmons is voicing him once again. I'm like, man, I really hope J.K. Simmons doesn't like die before the fucking show is over, because I cannot for the life of me see anybody else like voicing Omni-Man, dude. Like, and the thing is, when you read the Invincible comics now, like now that the show has been around since like I think it's like 2020 or 2021, I think.
Yeah.
Like when you read the comics, you just associate the comics with the voices from the show. So when you're reading Omni-Man, you're reading it in J.K. Simmons' voice almost. It's a great fucking show, man. Like like I said, each season just gets crazier and crazier and and it gets better. Like the characters get better, they have more depth as they go along. You watch Mark really like this past, like one of the big things with Mark in the most current season is he's really struggling with the fact of, you know, do some people really have to die to, like, you know, stop certain threats from coming back?
Did they do that one story arc where that one Viltrumite lady raped him?
Or
was it off screen?
No, she has shown up in the show, but they haven't gotten to that yet. And the thing is,
that one guy, he's the old white guy. I saw a scene where they used it's before they have Thrag, it's the other general guy. He like went through and just murdered a bunch of people, just straight up blitzing, and blood's everywhere. And then he punched Mark's like brother, all his teeth fell out.
Conquest.
It's Conquest. I like Conquest. Conquest is cool as fuck.
You know, it's funny because he's voiced by Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the show. And of course, Mark is voiced by Steven Yeun. If you remember back in 2017, yeah, you can breathe, you can blink, You could cry.
There's no
Hell,
way
you're all gonna be
Jeffrey
doing
Dean
that.
Morgan, he didn't have to audition.
Dude,
Robert
you
Kirkman was
already
just gonna
know
choose him.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Steven Yeun were talking about that shit behind the scenes. He's like, so you ready for that Negan versus Glenn rematch, son?
Milko says grim and gritty isn't my jam. Really? It just depends for me. I was already exposed to Robert Kirkman's work on the Walking Dead TV show.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that. You know, like people gotta understand, not every universe is gonna be, you know, Disney-fied and be hunky-dory and all that stuff. Some places are just really fucked up.
I think that's part of the charm of Invincible is, you know, it kind of knows when to be serious and when to kind of like let off the gas a little bit and just be kind of silly and over the top, because there's a lot of shit in Invincible that's just really fucking silly. But oh, you're muted.
Also, what do you think about the animation? The animation to me hasn't really gotten better. That's the biggest problem with the show,
Here's
in my
the thing.
opinion.
I thought about that the other day. And so I guess after season 1, I don't know if the animation studio that animated season 1 like went under or it got bought out or something. But from what I've read, it seems like the studio that's doing the animation now is they're the ones that have been doing it since season 2. And they're continuing to do it, you know, up until now.
Because I know people have given this show the same criticism they kind of gave the Mario movie.
I don't mind the animation. Now,
well, not just the animation, the voice acting, because you know, like they spend a lot of money getting the actors and actresses, the big name ones that are just getting like just regular voice actor. Imagine Sean Schemmel Goku as Thrag. Just imagine that.
Now,
cool.
Now there are moments when you're watching it and you can definitely tell, okay, this is probably where a majority of the budget for the season went. Like the final fight between Invincible and Conquest at the end of season 3. Mm-hmm. You can tell watching the episode that that's probably where most of the budget went. Because, dude, you thought the fight between Omni-Man and Invincible was fucking insane. Dude, just watch just watch Invincible versus Conquest. It is fucking peak, dude. Like incredible. It's easily probably one of the best fights I've seen in any like comic book media like ever.
Yeah, you know what's crazy about the show? I remember some of the criticism that people gave it in season 1. They were like, "Well, I'm not sure if I can handle like people's like bodies exploding or bones getting cracked, or people getting killed." This is the same people that fucking watch horror movies.
Well,
like,
here's
okay.
What? No, go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna say, yeah, but in a real world scenario where superheroes do exist, anyone with Kryptonian level powers, that's the kind of shit they would be doing.
Yeah, I never understood it with people. In Invincible, they can't take people getting mass murdered, shot, stabbed, any of the stuff that would happen in most average horror movies. Even basic slasher ones would have the stuff.
I have
they're cool with it. They're cool with that Pennywise clown eating kids.
Right.
He like eats kids. But apparently in this animated show, if there's people dying, that makes people go, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah.
What?
Well, I have a simple retort to that, and it's simply, obviously, this thing was not made for you. And guess what? Not everything in the world is made for you.
Well, I just don't get the line where they draw the line at that. It's like people have literally watched not the original one, you know, the remake, the one that came out in 2010 with the remake trilogy. I Spit on Your Grave, not the original. The original is fucked up too, but the 2010 remake.
Dude,
people watch that.
Dude, people give Saw like hell for being like torture porn. No, those I Spit on Your Grave movies are 1,000 times worse.
I Spit on Your Grave, okay, people, and then you will and compare that to Invincible, and you'll be like, you know what? You'll be like, Invincible, I judged you too harshly.
Omni-Man grabbing bootleg Batman by the leg and Hulk slamming his ass into the ground to the point where his head explodes. If that's really where you draw the line in the sand, like you probably need to reevaluate the kind of shit you're watching, dude.
Yeah, like I just don't get where people draw the line at. Dude, there was a movie called like Silence where this guy's about to kill a deaf chick. He's just beating the shit out of her the whole movie, just fucking with her. Yeah, but apparently, if Omni-Man beats his son, we just gotta draw the line at that. Remember that movie, The House on the the last house on the hill.
He's beating the shit out of him. He's like, I'm gonna stop you, and he's holding him up. He's like, I'm ready when you are, and just fucking nukes his ass into a mountain.
Do you remember that movie called like The Last House on the Left Hill? Something like it was a
Yeah.
remake. It was like a 2011 remake. There was a
Yeah.
guy who like stabbed like this girl goes out with her friend, and she goes with a trip with her family. She goes up with a friend, and like this group of people attack them. The main guy grapes the girl, and then she leaps into the river to save herself. He shoots into the river. It goes through her shoulder. She's about to die at her house. People watch that and like that movie.
Dude,
how's that any different than Invincible?
I spit on your grave. She gets graped like 3 times, I think,
in Minecraft, allegedly.
Before she finally gets away. And I'm just like, and it's uncomfortable to watch. You're watching this and you're like, how is this even legal? like how did they put this in a movie?
It's like in that movie, she gets raped the first time by the guy because he's jealous that she liked the other guy in their group that was a little like autistic or whatever. So you have that. Then she gets mega gangbanged, raped, Diddy style, and it's like, and then there's the part where she's completely torturing those guys, which is deserved. She completely deserves to torture these guys. Absolutely just wrecks them to death, right? And people go, I can watch that, but I can't watch Invincible. That makes no fucking sense. Yeah. One's actually real life doing it. One is real life showing you it. In animation, you would just think it's a lot more easier to consume that way. There's episode Invincible. Remember where Battle Beast just took his hammer and just started smashing Mark in the gut?
Oh, you think that's bad? You need to watch the newest episode that just came out today. Good God.
Good Lord, man.
Easily probably the most disgusting thing I think I've seen in Invincible so far.
You're comparing completely different genres. There's a certain level of expectation and thresholds expecting different genres. Well, to be fair, Invincible is not like a PG-13 like comic book. That comic book is actually, I'm pretty sure, was rated M for mature. It has to be. There's no way that's PG-13.
Well, what we're talking about, especially with the comparisons, it's just the people who consume this media. Because he is right. There are people who will watch stuff like I Spit on Your Grave and be like, yeah, I'm completely fine with this. And then they watch a comic book show like Invincible, and it doesn't even have nearly as much graphic content as something like I Spit on Your Grave. But for whatever reason, Invincible just upsets them more for some reason. It's like,
another one. Well, Hills Have Eyes, the Alexandra Asia remake from 2006 one.
I have that on Blu-ray. It's good.
Remember the part that fucking monster is graping that 10-year-old chick? People like that movie a lot. People love watching that movie.
Are you sure she was that age, MSK? Because I don't remember that.
Horror movies are sick places to be in life. But
anyway, I do understand. I do understand what Walter is saying, though. I mean, but there are people out there that do watch the two opposing genres, and one just upsets them more, even though the one they're complaining about is just not as fucking gratuitous as the thing that they like. And it's like, well, how can you watch this, but you're completely disgusted by this?
Yeah, I just don't get where the line is drawn. If you're drawing the line, I don't want to see people dying like that, then just don't turn on any horror movie ever.
Some people are just chronically online, man. Some people just got like fudge brain. It's like some people will watch like Twilight and then watch Nosferatu, and then they're like, oh, well, I can't watch Nosferatu. I was like, why? It's vampire shit. I thought you liked vampire shit. Well, not like that. Oh, so you like gay sparkling vampires. Oh, okay.
I just don't get where the line is drawn with this stuff. It's so cringe. Because, like, there's a part, remember the end of Invincible Season 1 where he's holding Mark's head and everyone's just getting completely murked through that train sequence?
You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die.
There's no way that is worse than stuff I've seen in Saw.
Dude,
no way.
I didn't think that scene could get topped until Invincible Season 3 happened. Once again, just watch the fucking Conquest versus Invincible fight, dude. Let's just say this. Replace the train with a beach.
Oh, God. Good Lord, man. You know what's crazy? We're gonna have to review all the seasons of this show. I truly do love it, man. I love watch. After rewatch season 1, and I'll be freshly just watching the next 2 seasons. But goddamn, I really, because the thing is, I want people to understand when it comes to real life, that's how superhero shit would be. A lot of people think this shit would be like in a Superman comic where everything's just like rainbows and sunshines. No, people would straight up kill you.
And I'm glad you bring that up because, I know The Boys is one of those shows that's kind of gone downhill in recent years, but the thing that makes it popular is once it's like you said, that's kind of how superheroes would be in a real world setting. It's either they're like The Boys or they're like Invincible. Either way, both are kind of fucked.
I just, for some reason, don't remember when Suicide Squad came out, the James Gunn version, and people said, well, I don't like when my superhero movies are like this, but they all went and watched Deadpool. Yeah. I don't get what's the difference between Deadpool and that movie. I don't see it. Kick-Ass is another movie too. Who said, well, I don't like superhero movies like this, but Kick-Ass is a cult classic because it's like that.
Yeah. But they like The Crow or Blade or something like that,
Just the levels of lines being drawn are just absolutely insane. Now, if you criticize the animation or like voice acting or like deviating from the comics, that's all understandable shit. All understandable stuff. I could fully get behind that stuff. But criticizing because they mass murder people, fuck. Don't watch Naruto
This mass murdering maniac used the hero's body to like just skewer a bunch of people on a beach. Why would they do this though? I don't know. He's a mass murdering psychopath.
Didn't Vegeta mass murder people in Dragon Ball? In Dragon Ball Z, he straight up just one-shots planets. I'm pretty sure that's genocide.
I know Cell was definitely trying to genocide people.
Vegeta straight up blew up planets. I want people to understand that's genocide. Just pointing out. But hey, gotta draw the line at Invincible. I hate people. I truly hate all of you.
Dude, them Viltrumites really are just Saiyans.
It's crazy. Is like, okay, the only issue that I kind of have with Mark for some of the comics that I've kind of consumed is that grape stuff. It's like, you gotta be more. He has this weird thing where he's talking about a man sometimes. Yeah, it's just not a man sometimes. He gotta be. There has to be. I'm not saying he's a self-insert for Robert Kirkman, but it's got to be a lot more of a man. You would think like he would grow over time like that.
Well, he does kind of grow. He grows in the comics and he grows in the show, dude. And the thing is, if you go back and watch season 1 right now and watch it from beginning to end and you start watching season 4, he's almost a different character compared to how he is in the beginning.
I am going to get Invincible Compendium 2 when I get paid. I'll just get it.
But it's funny. My cousin hasn't read the comic books. So of course we're watching the episodes. We're watching the newest episode tonight. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is pretty book accurate. And we just had like an hour-long conversation because he recently just sped run through season 2 and 3, before season 4 started.
What did you think about Debbie's conversation with Omni-Man? Do you think they should have did the comic route where she forgave him or did that?
Well, here's the thing. All of that happens in the book. I think she only forgives him after they come back from like the Viltrumite War. So if they stick to the comics, they'll probably go that route or they'll prolong it a little bit because here's the thing. And once again, I was telling my cousin about this. Invincible has from what I've noticed, it does a really good job of making you feel for just everybody in this situation. It's like, yeah, we know Omni-Man did really horrible, horrendous shit. He beat the fuck out of Mark. He destroyed half of, Detroit and killed, thousands of people there.
The worst part that he did was he called his wife a pet.
Yeah, that's the worst. He called his wife a pet. He murdered the Guardians of the Globe. He did all this crazy shit. And yet at the same time, you see him doing all these things, trying to redeem himself, and you're rooting for him. You want to see him become the good guy and, just completely split away from the Viltrum Empire. You're rooting for him, but at the same time, you have all these characters constantly beating him over the head with all this horror, with all these reminders of this horrible, horrendous shit that he's done. And at the same time, while you're rooting for him, you completely understand where they're coming from. It's like, you're not going to get off the hook that easy just because you show up and say, sorry, my bad. And No, I think the conversation between Debbie and Nolan is absolutely, it was immaculate. I like the apology he gives, and when she starts going the fuck off on him, and she hits him a couple times in the chest, and I like the detail where she literally like breaks her fucking knuckles punching him in the chest a little bit. And it's like, yeah, any sensible person in this situation would not forgive him at all. Like, I wouldn't. Like, if he was my dad, I'd be like, no, fuck you. You killed thousands of people. You nearly killed me. And you even see it on Mark's face when he's talking to him, like in the episode. It's like, yeah, I mean, sure, I'll come help you out, but that doesn't necessarily mean I trust you. I mean, like, nobody has forgotten what Omni-Man has done on Earth. And I like the fact that, because they could go the storybook route and just have everyone forgive him because, oh, he's doing good now and he's trying to be the ultimate good guy. But it's like, no, realistically, if you did all this horrible, horrendous shit, people are not just gonna magically forget about that. And
they bring this up really quickly.
No, go ahead.
No, you're good. Because this goes into your point too. This is how and why I hate when more people get exposed to this shit. Because then you have people like this. It's kind of funny how Kirkman undercuts the very obvious white supremacist overtones of the Viltrumites by inexplicably making them multiracial.
What?
What?
What the fuck does that have to do? I'm so confused reading that. Like, what? No, don't say that. Come on.
The reason why you are so retarded
undercuts the very obvious white supremacist undertones. I didn't see any white supremacy.
Did you notice white supremacy? Did you notice white supremacy in Invincible?
No, they're a planet of fucking people that go around just conquering other worlds. Like, what is this person getting at?
I think is that font better or the other one's better?
Wait, what?
Is that font better or the other one? Because this is 175. The other one's 200.
This is fine. I can read it either way.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. So this was that scene I was talking about where this guy was like, Kirkman giving Anissa a black husband and biracial daughter will always be funny. He said this will redeem her for graping Mark and giving birth to his bastard son, which she doesn't regret.
Does this person not realize this fucking comic ended in like what, 2006 or something?
Also, I want people to understand these people, Viltrumites are like Saiyans. They're barbaric in how they handle things. I don't get why people are taking like our civilized way of doing things with people and then applying that same civilized manner to Check's notes, barbaric race of aliens.
Walter, how many seasons worth of material does Invincible have left? I would say they probably have maybe another 5 seasons. Probably.
Yeah, there's still a lot because the comic
there's still a lot.
There's 144 issues of the mainline Invincible series, and to be fair, recently they just had Invincible Battle Beast as a. I don't know if it's going to be
it's a spin-off.
I don't know if it's going to be a limited series or an actual ongoing. I don't know. It might be either or. They could also eventually, when Invincible's over, you can do a whole show based off Battle Beast. Honestly,
it could. Well, spoilers, but I don't know if you can do that considering what Thrag does to him in the books.
Well, it takes place before what happens with Thrag, to be fair. So you get a little window right there.
Motherfucker beat him in battle and said, "You know what? I'm gonna wear you like a coat."
Yeah. Invincible, dude. These things are guys. This comic is fucked up.
But dude, the comic is so good. And like I said to this guy, like, well, I don't. What's the problem? Like, once again, these kind of people literally, they want to call people like you and me racist when we've literally done nothing, but yet they literally see the world through black and white lenses all the fucking time over the most mundane, stupid background shit that me and you would just look over in our normal day lives. Like when I'm reading this fucking comic, I'm not zeroing in on, oh, Anissa's husband is black. Oh, they have a mixed race child. It's like no, it's like no, she settled down on Earth and she got a husband and started a fucking family. Like, I don't fucking care that her husband's black. Like,
yeah, first of all, her husband
the
being black doesn't mean jack shit personally.
no, it doesn't. I just
And for some reason, her husband being black would for somehow supersede her raping another dude. For some reason, you people are so beyond race obsessed. You're just retarded. There's
Yeah.
no other words I have for you. You're stupid. I actually wish your mom would have aborted you. You're retarded. Like, okay, there's always going to be that morally gray area of like, is this lady really redeemed after doing a thing like that?
Spoiler alert, she does die like in the comics. Like, I think
yeah.
like I think a few issues after these panels right here, they literally go to war against Thrag again.
Yeah.
Except this time, like all the Viltrumites are living on Earth, and I think Nolan is like the Grand Regent at this point, because they've like banished fucking Thrag to like the unknown regions of space, and he's like created like a whole new army, and he's coming back for revenge, basically.
Oh yeah.
Like, she literally what this jackass doesn't even acknowledge is, I mean, she still had a bastard son with Mark, but the thing is, hold on, I'm sorry. Raping Mark and giving birth to his bastard, no, she doesn't regret it. Yeah, she doesn't regret it, and she says that she doesn't regret it, but she makes a point to point out that she is sorry for what she did, but she doesn't regret. I mean, her dying words to Adam Eve are literally, "I don't regret what happened because it gave me my son."
Yeah,
I am sorry for it, though. It's like, so she does get a little bit of redemption there, somewhat.
Yeah, that's the thing people don't understand. Not all media, like if you want to include horror movies in this, not all media is Disneyfied, where you get a princess at the end and she gets her husband, and no, guys, this is real life. I'm sorry, like it's crazy how people want their comic books to reflect their real life. There's always these weird cringy stands. They're like, I want my comic books to reflect my real life.
The internet has debated the famous grape scene in Invincible for like years.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I can remember watching season 2, and when Anissa like shows up, I'm like, oh no. Like, because the thing is, that's literally what she's known for in the book. So as soon as she showed up, everybody who had read the book was like, oh no, Mark, run. You know what I mean?
It's like that moment in The Walking Dead that Negan is there. You're like, okay, Glenn, your time is up, buddy. You know that meme? Do you know that meme of that guy who puts his hand on the other guy's shoulder and he smiles?
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to learn today, buddy.
Yeah, what Walter said. She's sorry for the action, not the end result. But, that between the assault and this panel right now, that's like another 50 fucking issues.
Yeah.
So she evolves, and, she learns from her mistakes, and she's like, yeah, that was fucked up. But at the same time, I don't regret it because I got my kid. Now, in a real world context, obviously that's still not okay.
Yeah, obviously not.
That's very fucked up. But
dude, I don't know if you ever watched Naruto or any of these other animes, but fucking hell. So anyone that's watched Naruto, you guys know what I'm gonna say about Itachi, right? Apparently, people are willing to forgive all these weird things with certain characters. But
it's like Itachi killing his whole fucking family and shit. It's like,
yeah. Apparently,
guy.
I want to point out here, guys, Vegeta straight up in the Majin Buu saga. Remember how he just threw a blast in that tournament area?
Yeah,
almost killed Bulma right there. It's like people, and I'm not saying we should forgive this lady. I'm not forgiving
dude.
her. I'm just saying.
You know what? How is it that motherfuckers in tournament arcs are like not catching strays from the fights that they're watching?
Just dodging blasts casually. They're
in the crowd just, whoa.
Well, it's just crazy because Vegeta is a barbaric, homicidal maniac, and a lot of people just forgave him.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out, like, I understand all these things can be judged differently, but that's another thing too. I don't have to forgive this character for what she did.
No, I mean, anyone would. I mean, what she does to Mark in the book is very very fucked up. I mean,
Yeah.
it's borderline like pornographic.
I mean, there's also another thing here to add to it. Is like, I this is why I always want to bring up to people. They always want their comic books to be realistic, which is it can't really be a thing anyway because this is fake. There's nobody's
Dude,
a Viltrumite.
the reason she does it is even more fucked up.
But have you ever talked to these people where they're like, I want my comic books to be more realistic? Is this realistic enough for you? No, not that. What do you want then?
Well, at the end of the day, it's still comic books. Like it's fantasy. Like
Yeah, come on, it's fantasy. This is not real, but there's people that
No.
have definitely done this. I can tell you that for sure. So
What do the comments say about this?
this guy said, so I've never read this book or actually watched the show. Okay, well, your opinion's irrelevant then. I'm not reading that. The fuck? Hey, I've never interacted with this medium ever, but I'm gonna give my opinion. How about you shut the fuck up then? I gotta ask, did any of the other Viltrumite who mated with humans, including Anissa's second kid, eventually awaken their powers? Okay. Why would she regret it? That would mean her child wouldn't exist. Not regretting raping someone and conceiving a child through the act is certainly a choice. What? 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 Hello? Hello?
Fatality.
What? Hold on. What'd you just say? Why would she regret it? All right. Next comment. Okay. This guy needs to be put in an asylum. What happens to the daughter? Okay. Her ending up with a black man pissed me off so much and made her ugly. I used to simp for her.
Are you kidding me? Go back to go back to the art real quick. Go back to the art real quick.
Yeah, the panels. Okay.
Yeah. She does not look ugly right there. Now, if you go back to like 50 issues prior to this, she's got a bottom lip that puts some black guys to shame.
Good Lord.
But she's ugly there.
They also made her ugly in animation. Oh, good Lord, shut up. Not defending Anissa, but you know the reason on why she doesn't regret it is because that would mean her kid won't exist, right? You know?
Yeah, that's what she says
knows
in the book.
What she did is fucked up things, but regretting those actions would lead to her wishing her son didn't exist. Let's use our reading comprehension. All these things can exist in a vacuum, though. All these things can exist. I cannot like her for what she did, but the action gave her a child. You don't have to regret the child, but you could not like the decisions she made. All these things can exist.
Dude, once again, this is just another example of I think the world would just be a better place if the internet didn't exist. Because you wouldn't have idiots like this trying to bring up stupid arguments that just make no fucking sense.
Oh, I hate people.
Some people just can't be normal and watch media or read media without putting a fucking like just lens to it that's political. And I'm just like, you're inserting an issue where there isn't one. It's like, yeah, if you want to have a conversation about what she did, was right, was wrong, and whether or not she could be redeemed, sure, we can talk about that all fucking day. But you're talking about, oh, she's got a black husband and a mixed race kid. So fucking what?
It's like that. It's like that gif of like the point and then the person missing it. It's like,
right.
I think you missed the point there, buddy. Yeah. Her having a black husband doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Grape black husband. The fact that someone thinks being a black husband is worse, I think your hard drives need to be checked. Just saying.
I do find it funny that all the Viltrumite men have the same mustache. They all have Nolan's mustache. Even the black one. Even the black guys.
And the thing is, I want people to understand this is how like barbarians acted. They were very savage and just did kind of whatever the fuck they wanted to do.
Well, it's funny because I think after the assault, like a couple issues later, like Mark is like, well, actually, it takes like several more issues before like Mark like spills the beans about what the fuck happened. Because there's a couple times where he runs into Anissa and he's like overly hostile and Nolan is just beside himself. He's like, Mark, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, she's just here to help. Meanwhile, he doesn't know what Anissa did. When he finds out, he tells Mark, he's like, well, she was basically following the old ways of Viltrum. That's how they work. That's how the Viltrumites functioned back on Viltrum. Like, they didn't take brides or take partners. They literally like force themselves onto each other to procreate. And it's, I mean, it's fucked up. It's not good, no matter how you talk about it. But he literally tells him, he's like, yeah, that's what she was doing. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I've said the same thing. I told people you don't have to agree with those methods, but that's how
no, I
warrior
don't,
race is
and no sensible person is reading that stuff and looking at the context of how it happened and is going, oh, this is okay.
Yeah.
This is perfectly fine. No, I'm pretty sure any sensible person who's read this is like, nah, this is fucked up.
Yeah, I have it right here, actually. Give me one moment. I got it right here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back in black. Give me one moment here.
You hit the sack.
Right now. Hitting the sack. Okay,
Yeah.
so it goes. I'm going to go from this tweet to the other one.
Yep.
He says,
That's
the way the comic treats what Anissa did to Mark is ridiculous. OMG. It's actually making me mad.
What do you mean by that?
So he had said the first person he tells is Eve, and he's having like a breakdown during the conversation. Well, duh. And Eve just like walks away in the middle of his sentence to check on their kid. Then the scene is immediately interrupted so we could get to the next crisis. Yeah, that's how things work in real life. Sometimes the most fucked up things happen, and then the next thing happens.
And then the next fucked up thing happens, and guess what? We have to wait to address that previous fucked up thing now.
Yeah. We don't think this conversation maybe deserved a couple more panels, a little bit more time. That's how you people just don't live life. You people are just perpetually on the internet. That's why you're losers. That's why you don't get laid yourself. You're losers. This is how real life. Literally, one time at my job, I'm not kidding you, dude. A car blew up in the drive-through. Just blew up.
You know who does get laid, MSK?
Me.
Viltrumites.
You need to go to hell. You need to go permanently in hell and stay there. I'm just saying, there's people out in the world that get shot, and there's people in the world that get raped, and there's people in the world that get ran over by cars. You know what's crazy? The next fucked up things happens right after that. No one's saying it's okay, but this is just how the world works. The world is a cruel and fucked up place.
Yeah.
The world is not a Disney movie.
Well, it's like if a soldier convoy in the Middle East got fucking ambushed and, you know, everyone is just sprung into chaos and, you know, some soldiers like lose their fucking legs and shit. But, oh my God, the enemy is approaching and they're getting ready to kill all of us. What do? Tend to my buddy who's bleeding out on the fucking ground, or pick up my gun and fight the guys that are coming to kill all of us?
Yeah. What happened to your friend is completely fucked, but, you know,
yeah,
we gotta go to the next thing. No, that person's engine was running out. That person's engine was. That guy ran into the building like Sonic after he was facing Dr. Eggman.
Dude rolled up to the window and there was MSK. And when he opened the door, when he opened the little revolving door, all you heard was MSK go, Allahu Akbar. And the whole
bro ran in the building so fast you'd think he was running from Diddy, and that shit just exploded.
Oh my God.
Good Lord. This is actually the worst thing you could say to a victim. Holy fumble. She's changed, in quotations. Are you insane? Guys, I'm going to understand. And this is another thing people don't understand when it comes to Omni as a character. He didn't grow up on Earth. He came to Earth way later when he's already a matured Viltrumite. Their programming is not just going to be decoded overnight.
He came there dressed as Superman, but little did we know he's Vegeta.
Bro, did that albino meme where it's like Superman on the one side, and then it's Vegeta on the other side. It's like Superman, and then it's Vegeta in the back of that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, so this is the thing people don't understand. Invincible's comic book universe is not some like MCU movie.
No.
If you're expecting an MCU movie, go and just watch those, because you can't handle anything harsher in life.
Which is kind of funny you say that, because Invincible is doing things that just completely like smear the fuck out of the MCU right now. Like, I would rather watch Invincible than anything the MCU is doing right now.
So this other guy put, so Kirkman is either going to not cover this plot in this show and make some changes to her character. This is probably what's going to happen.
I did think about that, but here's the thing. If they do that, people who have read the comics are going to notice it like immediately.
But dude, from how Hollywood works now, you know this. They're not going to show a woman being the bad guy like that. That's not their MO.
Or they do it, but they try to justify the fuck out of it.
Here's what I think happens. In my brain, because I haven't had that comic book scene that you were talking about with them in my head in a while. It's been a while since I did that research on the comic books. What I think's gonna happen, hypothetically, is they're gonna end up together in a scene. She's gonna end up tying him up, and then it's gonna go to black, and then you're just gonna have to imply what happens. You know, like with the Joker 2 movie. Did you see Joker 2? Remember how it's implied?
No, I didn't watch Joker 2 because the movie's ass.
It's implied he got raped.
I did hear about that scene you're talking about.
But it didn't show you him getting raped. It's just it cuts to black. I think.
Well, here's the thing. Right now in the show, Eve is pregnant, and this is leading into a story that is also famous in the Invincible comics, where
abortion. Yep.
Yeah, she gets an abortion while he's off planet and all that. You know, people have been talking about whether or not they're going to do that too, and it's like, look, if I know anything about Robert Kirkman and just the way he tells his stories, he's not scared to tackle, really, deep
hot button issues.
Yeah, hot button issues like this. And it's like, look, they could take it out of the show, and they might. I mean, I've thought about it a million times, and it's like, okay, other things that they could remove from the show, I feel like probably the Anissa, assault thing, they could remove that. But it does seem like they are leaning towards the hot button topic with Eve getting an abortion later down the line while Mark is gone, and he's off fighting the Viltrumites, so I don't know. Look, I love the show either way. If they remove the Anissa assault sequence from the if they remove the Anissa assault and just don't put it in the show, it's not going to make or break my brain in any way, shape, or form. It's just going to be like, oh, they were too pussy to put that in the fucking show. Oh,
and that's my problem too. Is that, like, if you're going to have a rated R animated show like this, don't shy away from those moments, because that's what kind of makes the comic books in that vein that people like. Though there's going to be fucked up things that happen that makes you just go, makes your brain go insane. But taking them out would be the bad thing. You need to keep that stuff in there. That's
because it's part of the story, and it leads to other things later on in the story. I think to take it out would be a disservice to the original source material. But here's the thing, if they do leave it in, you're always gonna have those fucking online Karens who let little Timmy watch the show.
Little Timmy. Oh no,
who let little Timmy watch the fucking show.
Hey, mommy, is that like Iron Man? No.
You're always going to have those chronically online Karens who let little Timmy watch the show, even though he probably shouldn't be watching it, because clearly this show is made for adults and adult audiences. But yet now you want to cry and complain because you watched a Viltrumite woman just absolutely dominate the main character. And now you want to sit there and complain how it objectifies women somehow, or it, celebrates like rape culture or grape culture or something like that.
Is that, like, if you're going to have an animated series based off this comic book series and you take out those moments like that people find controversial, the thing is, it would be like if the Walking Dead TV show never killed Glenn. It's like, well, that you'd still needed to do that. The problem here is it's the execution, because people are thinking because because they're both Robert Kirkman properties, that if they remove those things, what's gonna happen is, like, the viewership. I don't know, man.
AMC did it. So. AMC didn't shy away from making that moment with Glenn like mirror the comic, like beat for beat.
Yeah, but I want people to understand, AMC ruined The Walking Dead after that moment for plenty of different reasons. Not because of the Glenn death. I don't think the Invincible show is going to go down that route, even though they have Robert Kirkman and Walking Dead cast in tow in the show.
Well, I think Robert Kirkman is very heavily involved in this. Like, I don't know how much pull he had when AMC was doing The Walking Dead, but I know with this in particular, he does have a lot of say.
I would just say to keep that stuff in. Because the thing is, this is not your everyday Marvel and DC superhero show. It's just not. Like,
no.
And I think that's the beauty of that. I think you need to have comic book series that show this kind of stuff. And people could always argue, is it for shock value? But you guys are the ones that always tell me, oh, I would like if my comic book showed real life stuff, dude. Oh,
I mean, it's definitely for shock value, but I mean, what I like about the book is, it just opens up more conversation about, these characters and whether or not they can truly be redeemed. And, it leads to, like I said, different storylines and different story beats down the road, like 50 issues from now when you're not even thinking about that shit. So
or
yeah.
like Negan. Remember Negan? You
Yeah.
know how like there's for some reason they didn't kill Negan off and he was alive. Just they had that little thing with him and Maggie. It's like that's
don't know.
why The Walking Dead ended up sucking. Like, guys, no one's gonna forget what Negan did, but the fact that they kept him around and try to make him redeemable in that aspect is crazy. It's the decision making that ruined The Walking Dead, not the actual killing of Glenn itself.
Yeah. No, like they completely butchered the all out war story arc from the comic books with the way they did it, the way AMC did it. It's like Scott Gimple will always be a fucking like underwear like poop stain on The Walking Dead, dude.
Or B, cover this plot in the show, but don't sugarcoat it this time and don't redeem her. But redeem her how though? Hypothetically, even if the show did redeem her, the people that watched it won't think that.
Well, the thing is, even by the time she dies in the book, she's still not like 100% redeemed. It's like everybody like remembers what she did to Mark, and even before what she did to Mark, what she did during like during the Viltrumite War. It's like, yeah, she is a flawed, fucked up character that does questionable decisions. Just because you have a flawed, fucked up character, that doesn't necessarily mean that every single character needs to be redeemed 100%.
Also, just because they redeem someone in a show by how the characters interact doesn't mean I have to redeem that character in my own personal vision of them.
No,
that's how that works. It says, personally, I hope they cover it, but done well this time because a male superhero that's a victim of SA and taken seriously could be great representation, but I don't have high hopes.
Now, I will say there is a twisted side of the internet that is absolutely smitten with the idea of a dominant woman just tackling them like that and just going to bed.
These guys love that Futurama scene where they're doing the snoo stuff, but good lord,
people are freaks. Like, some of y'all need to chill the fuck out.
Kirkman said that he's treating the show as a second draft or a second chance on things he wish he could have done better on in the comics. So fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed we get Grape, right, guys? Holy mother of shit. No. She never got redeemed. You were not meant to feel glad that the Grapist got a happy ending. Bad people do not need bad endings. You're not 5 years old, and this is not the Three Little Pigs. Grapists get away with it a lot of the time, especially female ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
happens.
It's like you said, like Invincible is not Marvel or DC, man.
If you watch the first season, because I knew you guys were like, watch the first season, watch like the first 2 episodes, okay? And if you think this is like Ant-Man, I'm gonna need you to rewire your brain.
Motherfucker started watching Invincible thinking it was gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like, what?
If you watch this show thinking you're getting Guardians of the Galaxy, well, there is a Guardians.
There's a coalition
of Guardians. They might get mercilessly destroyed first episode in Minecraft, allegedly.
Yeah. Oh, those Guardians. I was like,
oh god, man. Yeah, I mean, you said Guardians. I mean, Invincible has Guardians.
Yeah.
You know. Oh god. Oh my lord. But I hope you understand. If you want comic, because people have always keep saying, well, I'm tired of Marvel and DC and the way that they handle like superhero movies. Well, this is the only other outlet you're probably gonna have, like with The Boys, where you can get these.
And like I said, it's probably some of the best superhero media like on right now. So if you're tired of the MCU and you're tired of DC, like, watch it. Don't watch it and then complain about it because you wanted something different from Marvel and DC, and then you watch it and you start complaining because it's not like Marvel and DC. It's like, no, I thought this is what you wanted. You wanted something different.
I thought people keep saying they want something different, something a lot more dark and gritty, like The Dark Knight. You know what's crazy, guys? The Joker blew up an entire police precinct in that movie. You love that movie. I love it too.
Yeah.
I just, the lines that people will draw with some of their media is just so beyond cringe, man.
Yeah, people just don't know what they want, man. And the thing is, half of these people that bitch about this shit, I guarantee probably don't even watch the show to begin with. They probably do.
Yeah.
They probably do the lightest amount of research possible just to, just enough to be able to formulate some kind of talking point about the thing that they want to bitch about. And they just end up looking like an idiot anyway.
What do you think about, a lot of people are saying that Conquest was nerfed. How do you feel about that one?
I think they're full of shit because Conquest beats the dog shit out of Mark in the season 3 finale. Yeah. I mean, he beats him so fucking badly that like by the end, like towards the end of the fight, like he's literally broken every single limb that Mark has.
Yeah, and then he tries to attack Adam Eve, and then Mark just fucking snaps. I remember that. Yeah.
Well, he does attack her, and it seems like he does kill her. That's when Mark's fucking snaps.
Yeah, like, oh my god. But no, man. I want to go and watch my Iron Man. It's like,
dude, I remember watching like the episode like before the season 3 finale because Conquest shows up at the end of the episode. Like after we've just gotten done with the Invincible War. It's when like a bunch of different Invincibles like invade the main Invincible universe, and they all just start tearing up the fucking planet pretty much. Mark is in such a low place by that point during the season. When Conquest shows up and he goes, "Stand ready for my arrival, worm," I'm just like, oh fuck. And dude, the look on Mark's face, he's like, "I'm glad you're here because I just want to hit something really hard." And the fucking episode just cuts. You're like,
yeah, I saw that.
Dude.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, dude, I remember like going to work for the entire week after that, just like waiting for that next episode. And I don't think he was nerfed at all, man. He pretty much just mollywops Mark the same way he does in the comic books.
What did you feel about that one character that they gender swapped? But it was I forgot the character's name.
Tech Jacket?
It was Tech Jacket. Yeah, they apparently gender swapped it from a guy to a girl.
I don't know that much about Tech Jacket to really give a shit.
Yeah,
honestly, I'd imagine they did it for the same reason that they did it to a couple of other characters throughout the show. I mean, there's certain people like on the original Guardians of the Globe team that were originally men, but they're all fucking dead now. So who cares?
Nate, we finally found you.
Oh, people have been memeing about this forever. First date. 1 year of marriage. Dude, she does become like really thick, like at some point in the comics, and that's like all people. Yeah, and that's all people are like talking about. They're like, when is Adam Eve going to be thick? I'm like, what is
there
wrong
was a
with you
few
people?
panels of her that I've seen from the show where she looked like they didn't give her any spice. Like she's not looking sexy at all. Like what the hell? She's looking like
I disagree. I think she looks pretty average. She doesn't need to be a fucking.
She needs to be.
She doesn't need to be a damn porn star, dude. I mean, that's what people want.
Why not?
We
need them to be porn stars.
They think every fucking like female character needs that Mia Khalifa bust, and I'm just like, dude, like she's just a normal, attractive chick. Like, just leave it be.
That's what I need, man. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go over some of these videos I sent you. And yes, guys, these are disgusting. So if you're someone who doesn't like Invincible because you're a fucking pussified baby loser who needs Disney-fied movies, well, I'm glad you're fucking retarded then. All right, so
if you don't like Invincible, I just don't trust you as a human being anyway.
Oh God. Okay, let me make sure it's down a little bit. All right, make sure I go back. Remember, guys, we listen and we don't judge. Remember, that's the key thing. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
My stepsister.
Is that her?
I'm not judging.
Nate just wants to say, whore! Fucking whore! Oh my God, man.
What's up, Tony?
Tony, how you doing, man? How you doing, dude? Give me 1 second here.
Oh dear God. Oh no.
She tried to warn him.
Mr. Smith, your wife has given birth, but I think there is something.
Oh, I don't care. Save it for later. I'm coming, son.
I know this looks bad, but can we please just talk about it?
Not his baby.
How did you even get the gun past fucking hospital security?
Holy shit. Oh, God, man. Holy shit. Oh. Bro just blew his fucking brains out. Oh, my God. Okay.
Is it really worth blowing your brains out?
We
over
listen
that?
and we don't judge. You got the floor.
This girl was eating my cooch and my mom walked in the room.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That shit probably stank and was crusty as hell.
Oh, God. Some girl said on one of those, she shit herself and let it crust.
What is wrong with you guys? Ugh, Jesus.
That's horrible.
That is
Why would anybody ever
horrendous.
admit to that? It's bad. That's terrible. Tony, these kind of girls you into?
MSK, do you remember? You remember that meme where the guy said, "Not even Batman could get that out of me." I would never admit that to anybody.
Listen and we don't judge.
I have 2 babies by my uncle, so we just say we don't know who my baby father is.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Well, congratulations, stupid! You just told the whole fucking world about it. Do these bitches not think before? Do these bitches not think before they open their mouths?
I like how I like how she was like, no one knows. Yeah, they do now.
Everybody
What the
knows now.
fuck?
You dumbass.
Oh my God. Fucking dumb women, dude.
It's not just women, man. There's just dumb people everywhere.
We listen and we don't judge.
I shit myself and let it crust.
Oh!
I shit myself and let it crust.
Why did she smile like that?
Every day, bruh.
That is fucking gross. God,
That's bad.
that is horrible.
Oh my God, that's so bad. What's
Can I help you find today?
I own Milwaukee Tools and I am bisexual.
Perfect. The F-150s are for men who swallow heavy loads. Right?
I can confirm all the people that drive those trucks look like total complete FAGs.
Oh,
I'll just say
hey,
that.
yo, what is wrong with you people?
You,
why is there-
dude, I would if I ever bought a Ford, someone would have to pin me down and like castrate me. Like,
Oh,
and you know what? I probably would deserve it just because I bought a Ford. I've seen this one. Liberal logic, man.
You're trying to break into my home.
oh, fuck. Oh my God. As they say, be careful what you wish for. They got the hair right.
It'd be funnier if a social worker answered.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Holy
Jesus
fuck.
Christ, man. I just
Bro.
I don't understand people, man.
Why are we judging? Are we judging and listening? Is that what we're doing?
Oh no. I mean,
I
that
think
bitch
that's what we
talking
do when I
about
look
I mean, that bitch talking about how she shits and let it crust, so I could judge her all fucking day.
That needs to be judged. You need to be thrown off a skyscraper. That's what you need
No,
to happen.
you need to be locked in solitary confinement, and then you can shit yourself all fucking day. We just won't do anything to assist you afterward.
Yeah, holy shit, that's fucking gross. Why would someone also willingly admit that on camera?
Let it crust. Like, what does that even mean?
She basically lets it get hard instead of it being
Oh God. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry I asked.
ah, God.
Fuck.
We listen and we don't judge.
I nutted on my grandma.
You what? Replay that?
What? Hold on.
We listen and we don't judge.
I nutted on my grandma. I pissed in the bed when I was with my cousins.
First of all, how do you nut on your grandma?
But you're
What in
a
the-
woman.
Someone in the comments on one of these videos said, "What in the Alabama?" What in the Alabama?
What?
Tony,
Alabama
what in the Arkansas? What the fuck is wrong with you freaks up there?
ain't no love in Oklahoma.
What you doing with that lotion, bro?
Tony, what in the world are you doing? That is fucking gross. That is actually disgusting. Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Why
Let me
do all
see.
these women he's talking to just look mid as fuck?
Listen,
Like,
and
if you
we don't
notice
judge.
that-
I ain't gonna lie, I got a boyfriend, but I'm also talking to another guy, and he thinks he's my boyfriend too. And I'm just here living. I'm just like, okay, I guess I have two boyfriends. Like,
This right here is what's wrong with our entire generation. These women are for the
Oh my
streets.
God.
And Sky.
One of the girls on here said she dated a guy when she was 13. He was 39. Not kidding.
That's not dating. That's just grooming. You weren't
Oh
dating,
my
sweetheart. You were being groomed.
MSK, I can't speak for those people. I hope you can't. Tony, I don't think you can speak for these women. They're retarded.
We listen and we don't judge.
I stayed with this guy because I thought if I left him that I would lose all my friends. And then he brought a gun to school and everyone found out he was watching Steve. Oh! We listen and we don't judge.
There's so much to unpack in that one.
There's
it's like she told like 5 or 10 different like secrets there in a span of like 5 seconds. How do you even do that?
okay. Last one, because I don't think someone said it's now time for me to get off the internet. There was one where
Do you remember the
listen
one
and
where
we
they
don't
said
judge.
who gave these people the internet?
there was one where a black girl said she walked in on her brother and sister having sex, and then he said, "What did you do?" She's like, "I just screamed and left."
We listen and we don't judge.
Dad's a molester, mom's a prostitute. Oh! Beautiful. And my wife is self drugs. We listen and we don't judge.
So what does that make you?
Whatever Mark's baby was, whatever you want to consider Mark's baby with in this.
She's a bastard child.
That's it. One of the confessions was this girl said, "I don't wear underwear."
Well, I mean,
That's it.
Anissa is not a prostitute. She's a badass warrior from a warrior civilization, and Mark is just Mark was just trying to make her take the hit. Mark was just trying to make her take the hint, and she didn't take it. She was gonna get that D
I
one
was in
way or
this
another.
relationship with this fella named Braden. He goes and he f***s my teammate, and he comes over to talk things out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I go outside, and I have 2 dogs, okay? And I put dog in his car, and then TP his car. And then on top of that, I text his grandma because that's who he lives with, and I tell her everything that happened. Because he's also on probation, and he was smoking weed, so I told her about that too.
Maybe I just need to stay single. I might actually have a better life if I just do that.
I might have a better life if I don't blow my brains out when listening to women.
Well, then stop listening to women.
We listen and we don't judge.
One time I got a shampoo cap stuck in my butt. We listen and we don't judge. I shit my pants on Friday.
They both look gross.
How does that happen?
She looks like someone who would get a bottle cap stuck in their ass.
I like how whatever, it doesn't matter. We're free out. We just listen and we're not judging. That's how it works tonight. I don't judge. I don't judge women. Actually, I don't talk shit about women at all.
I'm definitely judging, buddy. These people need to be told they're fucking insane. Like, some of them probably need to be locked up. Let's be honest here.
Is this Chad's girlfriend over here?
shown the scissoring videos of us to my boyfriend.
We listen and we don't judge.
I've shown the scissoring videos of us to my boyfriend.
What was his reaction?
He started gooning to them.
Lock them up. Lock them up right now.
I eat ass. Male ass.
We listen and we don't judge.
I eat ass. Male ass.
You love it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, I just like eating ass. It's what I do kind of often. I also peg the dude. I like that better.
Often?
Often?
With the same person? Or I'm confused.
These kind of black girls you guys like. Tony, you, and fucking James like all these disgusting Shaniquas.
I like two girls eat me out when I'm not really gay and I'm married.
We listen and we don't judge.
I like two girls eat me out when I'm not really gay and I'm married.
When was this?
2 months ago. It was at the bar.
Well, now you're
My
going to be
husband
divorced.
wasn't gonna be home 'cause he like travel for work.
You like carpet.
Why would you
He
admit
got
that
fucked.
on the
So I
internet?
texted him, I'm like, I'm gonna go out with the girls, whatever. So we went out. It was like this 2 studs. And I was just so tipsy. The next thing, we checked in a hotel with my husband card. And we got into it. It's okay, like, I prayed about it. Like, God forgive me.
I bet he beat your ass, bitch. I don't blame him.
She said she prayed about it. All right. Okay. That's how you know the bitch is retarded. All right. Okay.
She prayed about it.
Hey, God, I just got my. What? What the? Oh.
I'm pregnant, and you the daddy.
Yeah, right? I'll never you. Are you guys both 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, girl's actually pretty cute. Where you guys from?
North Carolina.
I'm about to go visit my...
What? Oh, God. No. No. Get out of my state.
Oh, God. Yep. They always look like that. They always look like this. Not
My
kidding.
brother over there in 2 weeks.
Which part are you going to?
I'll know tomorrow. But what I do know is that I'm trying to see you when I get out there.
I'm trying to see you, too.
Let me get your Instagram.
I'm staying in Fayetteville.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh,
Nate.
oh,
you got-
that makes sense. That's like that. There's a reason we call it Vietnam here, and it's because literally, like, you have more shootings and deaths in fucking Fayetteville than anywhere else in the state.
Nate, you kept saying you can't find a girl. Go there. There you go, man. Those all the black girls you can handle.
I would rather castrate my cock and balls than ever go to fucking Vietnam. Fuck that.
Oh my God. It can't get any worse, right, guys? It can't get any worse.
It can always get worse.
Which one of y'all like chocolate?
Oh, that's that one right there.
She look good too. I like the way she looked at me. What's your name?
My name's Big Mama.
Why they call you Big Mama?
What?
Because of what you got back there? Let me get your Instagram.
Hey, yo, I need to go on that website. What website is he on? It's called monkey.com.
MSK. Why do you make me watch
Dude, there's
this stuff?
Bro, I can go on monkey.com and get laid. What are you talking about?
I thought you didn't like black women. though. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God. Nate, if you go to Fattenville, Nate, there's hood rats all there for you.
No, it's Vietnam. It's either there's 2 places in the state you definitely don't go. You definitely don't go to Durham, and you don't go to fucking Fayetteville, because your chances of getting mugged are extremely high. Your chances of getting shot randomly just because you're trying to pump gas is extremely fucking high. Like, just don't go to these parts of the state ever.
All right. How long do you have left?
I can go for like maybe another 10 minutes or so.
Okay. Well, no, that's good. We have enough time for a fapping. You ever like fapped with a dude?
What? Why'd you word it like that?
So, Critical Drinker put out a video. Will Supergirl be a super flop?
I mean, that the actress who's playing her has been running her mouth about, her being a woman. Well, no, about her being a woman in a man's world and she's oppressed, blah, blah, blah. The same fucking PR that all these other fucking women run their mouths about. It's like, you don't understand. Like, the moment you start saying that shit, your chances of making a box office profit just sink.
Yeah. Did it echo on those other videos we played?
I mean, they weren't long enough for me to like really zero in on it.
Okay,
so.
I'm gonna have to not go through that then. I'm gonna have to edit this part of the video out. Good Lord.
Don't worry worry about it, man.
Let me see.
We
Oh,
haven't,
so it's
even,
my-
we haven't even done any videos this stream. We've just been chilling out.
Look, okay, Tony, when you were watching those videos with us, did those short videos didn't echo at all, right?
Mm.
Are you scratching your nuts,
No, I'm popping my knuckles.
bastard? I don't know why that keeps happening though. Let me see. It's probably because maybe I played the sound too loud. That's probably why. On my other one, it's weird. Yeah, it's supposed to not play out the speaker. It's supposed to play.
I would say let's talk about Black Snape, but you're not a Harry Potter guy, so you don't
Harry
really
Potter
care that
is
much.
for losers and nerds.
No, but the fucking memes that have come out of this shit have been fucking hilarious.
I like how he's just called Inward Snape.
Someone made an entire like AI generated music video of him flying around on a broom with a Glock, and it's fucking hilarious.
Invincible versus Conquest fight. Mark wasn't even fighting. He just went straight for the kill. Grabbed him by the throat and never let go.
Oh, he's talking about yeah, he fights Conquest again in the most recent episode.
Good lord. Shit is so brutal.
And he does kill him. Like he does manage to kill him.
God.
Not before Conquest like literally like spears him through the chest. I mean through the stomach with his own hand, and you watch in graphic detail as Conquest is just pulling his fucking guts out of his body while Mark is like strangling the life out of him.
Yeah, I see. Oh my god, this is I'm gonna have to bookmark this and watch. Oh god, this is so gruesome. Woo!
Yeah.
It's
a good show, man. You got 2 seasons and a half of catching up to do.
Dude, we punched him so hard, a bunch of blood just went. Oh god, that's so gross. Snape aside, I'm really excited for Harry Potter. The rest of the casting I felt looked good. Did you like the trailer though? I know a lot of people didn't like the first trailer they dropped for the first season.
I've got mixed feelings about that trailer. I mean, I'm curious to see what they're gonna do, just because I mean, I grew up reading the books. I obviously grew up, with the movies and stuff. The Snape casting is definitely the biggest like controversy out of this whole thing. But I mean, everybody looks how they're supposed to look. The only thing I didn't like about the trailer per se was just kind of the tone, because I've always associated the Philosopher's Stone with just being very kid friendly and very joyful and, just very upbeat. And this is kind of going for that. And the trailer just kind of went for that David Yates, just dark, brooding feeling. I'm like, this is the Philosopher's Stone. Like, they're just kids here. Like, well, is this Deathly Hallows Part 3 I'm getting ready to watch? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still going to check it out when it comes out on HBO. I mean, if we're going to have Black Snape for the next 10 years, I might as well just suck it up, I guess.
Black Snake. Oh god.
They're saying
they love their race swaps.
Yeah, they're saying like every season is going to be like adapting a different book. So this season it'll be, Philosopher's Stone. Next season will be Chamber of Secrets, and they're going to go all the way up to Deathly Hallows. So
someone had said, why didn't Conquest just karate chop his arms?
Because he's a killer and he's going to go for the kill.
Also, if Mark is putting all of his efforts into his arms and it's all his will and power into his arms, it'd make more sense why you would want to impale someone.
I will say this episode does have like my favorite shot of like anything I've seen in the show, like period. and it is fucking terrifying. Like Conquest, like you would talk aura, son. Like Conquest has got fucking aura.
God, it's just like me. Like I have aura, and I know a lot of people understand that when Top G is here, he wins. So yeah, no, we had a pretty good 2 episodes for the MSK show today, everybody. Like I said before, tomorrow I don't know if we're gonna actually have the episode for the MSK show tomorrow with me and Joe, because I'm getting off at a certain time where I don't know if I'll be able to make it home for the show. So
this is the shot I'm talking about right here. It's not a video, it's just an image.
Very good.
That shit is horrifying.
Good
and the
Lord.
thing is, like, in the scene, Oliver's just hovering there, and dude, Conquest is moving so fast that it looks like he just teleports behind him, and he's doing that shit. I'm like, ah! I'm like, Oliver, get out of there.
Yeah, there was a scene here where it was like, oh my god, bro, I thought Conquest was finna destroy Oliver. And it's like, if anybody who uses the word finna is retarded.
He tried to kill him in season 3 when he was a kid. He literally picked him up by his head and his legs and tried to pull him apart like a toy.
Yeah, I saw the scene right there where he was about to attack Oliver and marches threw him into the mountains.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I'm telling you, man, it's one of those shows that gets better with each season. Like it's doing something that I don't see a lot of shows doing. Like this is like if you're I'm telling you people, if you are sick of the MCU, if you're sick of, you know, DC or James Gunn's DCU, I mean, I know it's not exactly off the ground just yet, but if you want something different and you want some actually good superhero media, watch fucking Invincible, dude. It is fucking good.
Remember the part where he went back to the guy that made his old suit, and after he tells Nolan that he's not a hero, that guy just almost was hyperventilating, like his whole body was going to explode.
That motherfucker was probably just collectively going, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, the whole time he was talking to him.
Bro had like his heart like a pound out of his chest.
He thought Omni-Man was gonna like twist his head off his shoulders or something.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up here. Do you have anything planned coming up that you would like to let the audience know about?
We're gonna try and run Curse of Strahd this weekend over on my channel, over on Full Metal Nate. Obviously, like we were talking about earlier, just trying to find the motivation to come home from work and sit down and do any kind of prep has been really challenging, but I'm gonna try. I've got people that really want to get back into the game and really want to get back into playing it. So, I mean, I guess I don't have a choice on that front. So I'll just have to suck it up one night over these next 2 days. But going to be hanging out with Iron Oxide over on the weekly Rogues Gallery this weekend as well. It's Friday. I do hang out with.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. My bad.
Okay, I thought he moved it back. I haven't talked to Iron in forever. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully he's okay. I know he was sick after MegaCon.
Yeah, he was sick a little bit. I mean, but he seems okay. Probably gonna make.
He missed me. I wonder.
Probably gonna be on Vagabond's show again. I swear it's not hentai. Honestly, probably one of the. Probably my second. Well, actually, no, not even second. Man, that's like the most fun I've had on any show in recent memory. Man, it's just a lot of fun, a lot of nerds, a lot of people just talking about anime and making crude, crazy ass jokes. Man, I love that show. If you have not checked out, I swear it's not hentai with the Runaway Vagabond. Go check him out. It is a lot of fun every Sunday at 9 p.m. EST. I'm pretty sure.
But what if I swear it is hentai though?
Of course, you would watch actual hentai, but
I'm not a loser. I just watch regular porn.
I doubt that.
You're
not a man to culture until you've yanked it to anime titties, man.
I'll be honest with you, man. I can't. Hentai does nothing for me. Absolutely nothing. Does nothing for me to see a naked.
You've never watched an anime and you've never seen a girl come on screen. And you're like, damn,
I like the mystery of them clothed up. I respect women, actually.
You are a fucking liar.
Respect. I'm now going to be a liberal progressive, man. I respect women and feminism. Maybe I need a change. I need to just change, guys. I'm going to become I'm
going to send a girl. I'm going to send a girl like Anissa to your house. That'll make you.
Yes. I'm going to get graped. Someone said you can't grape the willing. I'm like, that is true. You cannot grape the willing, actually.
And there's a lot of people willing to take it from Anissa. I'm just saying.
But what's with all these people that are like, I want a Dommy mommy? Like, what the fuck kind of gay shit is that? First of all,
they want a Dommy mommy until they get a Dommy mommy, and then they realize they ended up in a relationship with Anissa, and now they're fucked. But no, man, that's pretty much all going on for me. Sorry about that.
Are you good, man? As you guys know, for me, okay, so maybe later on tonight I'll stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Maybe I'll stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But if not, I'll just stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in the morning because we already had 2 episodes of the MSK show today. I have some really cool, interesting MSK show episodes coming up. Today we didn't get a chance to do the episode of the Cloud9 Podcast with Noobs because he was busy with his wife. He left me for his wife. But next week we should be able to do the Cloud9 Podcast at some point. I'm going to try and at least do the show at least once a week, but things have been very busy around here. So essentially expect a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream either later on tonight or obviously, tomorrow morning. And I think I have and also I might just admit this to you guys right now. I'm black. All right? I'm fucking black.
I thought you were going to say that you're gay and you like men.
What in the world? That's homosexual.
That's what gay means.
True. I'm a 300 IQ genius. Oh, okay. All right. All jokes aside, I'll probably stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in the morning tomorrow. Then, potentially, however I feel after work, we may have the MSK show with Joe. But if not, I'll probably just, maybe I'll just set up my gaming PC. I bought the new one finally. It's right there. I should just do a stream where I just set it up. That's what I should do.
Don't spill Gatorade inside this one.
Don't say that to me ever again. I hate my life. I hate my life when I did that. It's like it's like a baby of mine just got shot by a black guy.
You were holding your PC, kind of like how Mark was holding Adam Eve after Conquest ripped her in half.
Yeah.
You're yelling for Cecil. You're like, Cecil, I need you, Cecil.
My whole life just went. It's like that moment where you get those waste. It's like you get the Grand Theft Auto death scene. Wasted.
Yep.
Wear a condom this time with the PC. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Don't put your cock in the. Whatever you do, don't put your cock in the power supply. That's bad.
I'm just definitely not going to do that. I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Then I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel early Friday afternoon because I'll be off Friday unless they call me in. But I have to do something, so I actually can't go into work this Friday if they call me. But I've already worked enough this week anyway, so it's completely fine. I'm also gonna have another one-on-one with Della, and I think, and yeah, we still have the show with Jared and Jahe, and there's gonna be a guest this week on the panel. So yeah, got a lot of good stuff coming up. Hopefully, me and Nate will do the show next week, or maybe he'll be going out and having sex with hot ladies in Nashville, Tennessee.
I'll be getting dominated by a woman like Anissa, probably.
Well, you need to go to hell, honestly. All right. So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show.